Well, folks, we're here at H.O.P.E. just taking a look at what's going on. You know, by now you've probably seen a video from Jack from Log Cabin Firewood, and you know, he does a great job in terms of giving you a rundown on everything that is going on with H.O.P.E. in terms of I guess the inventory that we have here. We got, I believe, well over 100 cord of wood that's available to cut and split. So that's going to be the challenge. So if you can come out, man, please do. Please come out. We're going to have a couple things that are going to be new this year that will be needed that we haven't had before. In the past, well, let me just turn this around. You see, in the past, we've had everything bucked up and all. And we certainly have a whole bunch of wood that's already bucked up, and some that's massive in terms of what we need. So we already have bucked up probably equal to what we've had the last year, but what we have this year are these rounds. Now we have processors coming, so you can see what they've done is they've gone ahead and marked up these logs that they're going to be bucking up. So they've done a tremendous job doing that. So we're going to take logs like this that's going to be primarily for the processor. However, it's got a bend down there, but we'll see what we can do with getting these bucked up. Wow, they've already been marked up. Look at that, 16 inches. They've already spray painted them to buck them up, so it's going to be easier to get done. Wow, that's pretty impressive. The fact that they've done that makes it easier for us, makes it easier for whoever's going to be bucking these up. Look at that, they've already done this, all of them. This so far up to here, you can see how the marks on that are ready to be bucked. But bring your chainsaws. That's one of the things that we're going to need this year is chainsaws. That's what's different, is we're going to have some bucking up going on, some chainsaw to help get these logs bucked up for, yeah, that's the word of the day, bucked up, you know. But that's the logs. These are the logs that we're going to need to be getting ready to be able to be split. Oh, I see what he did. Ed put white paint, that's what he said, white paint on logs that he said were 20 inches or less to possibly, and straight, going through processors, because the rest of these are still marked up just beyond this. So you got white paint sprayed on the ends. That's what they say they're going to put through the processors. Wow, so these marked it up already. Impressive, Ed, very impressive. So this is amazing how much wood we got. I've heard somebody say that we got 100 and plus, well, I hate to say 130, but so I won't say it, but that's what somebody said we have here. So you see how they put X's on there, like not to go through the processor, that they got to buck up. So they've managed this fairly well. So they're going to be bringing out their, wow, going to bring out their tractors to come out here and see if they can break this up. Well, last year we weren't anywhere near this deer feeder. So we've easily got, you know, this is probably bucked up already. Would I say 60 cord of wood bucked up already? Plus this. My Lord, I think Jack is right. 130 cord. That's what it looks like. How are we going to do that? Do you think it's possible? Look, got some more there. But, man, we're going to need help. We're going to need help. Can I say, we're going to need help. In terms of land available, this is all we got right here to spread out the rest of the rounds. We really can't go down that way because it's too much of a hill. If you can see, if I put the line, you can see where my hand is. That's straight up and down, and you can see how the hill goes down there. So we really can't use that side at all. We can only go up to here, probably to that birdhouse. So that's the land, that's the area that we have available for us. So anyway, that's kind of the skinny and what's going on. Again, thanks to Jack and thanks to WD-30. I think he came out here yesterday. He said he did a great job. I talked to Barb on the way in, and she said that WD Will was just all choked up about the Veterans Garden that they put together. So I hope he has a section on that he has. But by now, what I'm showing you isn't news, but it's certainly worthy to take a look at what's available to buck up. I mean, guys, Ed's done a tremendous job in terms of getting wood here, Ed Titanish. So kind of my job was hooking him up with some tree service companies to be able to donate some of these trees. So some of this was donated. We had 2 triaxle loads that were donated by a participant in this. He paid for 2 triaxle loads. We have 2 triaxle loads donated by tree service companies. I think another 3 or 4 triaxle loads Ed H.O.P.E has paid for, but you know, it would be great if somebody wanted to donate some money to them to offset the cost of this. But you know, for them, you know, if they're paying $700 per triaxle load, we're getting probably $2,100 back, or they're getting $2,100 back. So I think that's about the number. I'm saying that right off the top of my head without doing any calculations. So, but anyway, we still have Shibe's pile. Shibe's pile is still over there. Don Shibe, we got your pile over here. In fact, I think we still have your shovel is around here somewhere. So, but take a look at that. This pile right here is probably 1, 2, 3, 3, maybe 4 cords in that right there, and that's the sell. They have that ready to sell. So, and that's going to be going in. In fact, this is going to be gone by the time that we get out here. And I think most of this, a lot of this is already spoken for, and will be split up before our event takes place. So, but anyway, that's kind of the skinny on the H.O.P.E event and our inventory. You know, guys, I just can't say enough about how appreciative I am that this event has gotten so big so quickly. This is the 3rd year we're having it, and I just want to thank Jack from Log Cabin Firewood, Will Davidson from Wolcott Family Works. We appreciate all the people that are involved in it behind the scenes. Will Davidson, Brad McGurk, who is bringing some of his equipment. I understand he's going to be bringing his Evo, which should be awesome. So hopefully we'll have some wood ready for the Evo. So, but flies. So guys, I just can't say enough about saying thank you to the guys that have really stepped up. And I figured that I've kind of been doing my job with regards to getting wood ready. And I think we're overachieving, you know. Oh well. But you know what? The other guys are doing tremendous too, and what they're doing behind the scenes. So thanks very much, and we look forward to seeing you September 12th. We might have to set up another day for bucking, but we'll see as we come along whether we do that a week ahead of time or we do it a couple weeks ahead of time so to get the bucking done, because they got basically 3 other volunteers that come here and work here on a regular basis. They almost work full-time as volunteers, but they're the guys that we're going to be bucking all this up. So I think we might be able to get a few more hands out here on a particular day, maybe a Saturday or something like that, to be able to help buck all that wood up. So anyway, y'all take care, and we'll see you September 12th, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. I promised my granddaughter that I would put this on YouTube. So here you go. You know, sometimes you wonder where people get their start as an entrepreneur. I don't know about you, but how did you get your start? Well, this is the answer we have from my granddaughter. Like I said, this is my granddaughter's answer to how she's starting her own business. Lemonade stand at Grandma and Grandpa's house, right on Main Street. Right?
Yep.
That's right. That's cool, Abby.
And the lemonade stand is run by me.
That's right. It's run by you.
And I am 6 years old.
Hear that? 6. So you made some money, huh?
Lemonade?
Huh?
Do you want some lemonade?
Absolutely. We'll take some lemonade.
Okay.
Show me how you make some lemonade, Abby.
Okay. First, we grab a cup and we put some ice in. And then we put the lemonade in. And that's how you make a cup of lemonade.
Sure is. Good lemonade.